admit it. You're glad to see us.
Hello and good evening. Welcome to another Midnight ISO production. Time for a late race at the Dragon Trail. One of my favourites. So I felt like having a little bit of a online race. Let's get it on. This isn't going to go well because I'm not exactly qualifying brilliantly on this one. And there's some really high levels in this here lobby. Hey Nicholas, how's it going? You're on YouTube today. Everyone's in the Supra, so I'm in a Corvette. Standard for me. How did your race go the other day? I haven't caught up with it yet. I will admit I do like being in a Corvette when everyone else is in the Supra. This means I bypass them on the straights. As long as they're not all in slipstream. Exactly. Anything but standard livery, though. Why did I bother braking for that? I'm around a funny 5 minutes. Suddenly forgot I was a racing driver, not a pedestrian. Okay, now I've remembered that. Let's see if we can go up the field a little bit after the Portuguese man tried to dive bomb me. Alright, one place already. Someone's yeeted themselves into the barrier. It's always fun. A few more places, yes please. Sweet. I know you do have fun with your little, what's the term? Baton sort of passing races. Sprint, no, what's the term? It's a team race, but I can't think of the actual term of it. Stint? Yeah. Oh, crap. That's not gone well. Very similar to what I do to myself on the outside of the Degner corners. So endurance race would probably be a bit more accurate to what I was thinking. Oh, that was a really good pass. He just parked on the apex. There's no way I was going to undercut him through that. Okay, the Corvette in a straight line against the Supra. Let's see how this goes for him. Yeah, weave around as much as you want. You put it on the grass. You have fun with that. Gonna run you off the course for doing that, you little bastard. You know me. If I can race it in my Corvette, I'm in. If it was a Group 3 event with a Corvette, yes. And FYI, I only eat people off the course if they're cheating little bastards. So if you ever see me doing it, it's because they're cheating. I'm just getting a bit of vigilante justice in. Because they deserve it. I'm not especially quick through the death chicane there, but at least I'm making it through so far. You know me, I'd be in. Hey, Miss Accident Brown. I did drop in on your stream a couple of times. I lurked a little bit. No game audio. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. That shouldn't be the case. I'll change that in a minute. I'm obviously not going to do it in the middle of this. Weird thing is, it's plugged in. Then again, all my audio settings have reset for some stupid reason. I think a Windows update has caused all my defaults to go out of whack. It's the problem when you stream from the PC. You're very much at the mercy of, you know, Microsoft and whatever they feel like. No worries, eh? I saw you doing a little bit of drifting around the Nordschleife. I can't face that track again. Just come log on to Twitch and just send it via a whisper on that. As long as I'm free, I'll join in. I mean, as long as it's not like at 2 in the morning before I'm up at 5 AM for the next morning. My time. Even then, I'll probably still do it. Right, game audio. Why are you being so goddamn twitchy? Where's the... That may have fixed it. Where's that? That's done it. Yeah, that's done it. Need to get myself a little replacement. I've got a little 3.5 audio jack that goes in there, and I stepped on the cable when it was in it the other day, and just kind of like popped it half out. So I've got a feeling that's a little bit dead. So I need to get myself a little USB replacement because I'm clever. Also, I need to go and do some qualifying desperately. Woo. Starting 12th and finishing 8th. I mean, that's not horrendous, but starting 12th is not good. I was quite happy with it until I saw I was starting 12th. But yeah, Nicholas, I can... Thanks, Abe. I can give it a go, but I'm not the most consistent racer in the world. As you will no doubt see at some point when I stuff it in the wall at the Dragon Trail. I'm happy to give it a go. Cheers. So, Abe, how you doing tonight, dude? Admire designista design. Admire it. Admire it. Ah, do you know what? I hadn't even thought about that, mate. Perfect. Quite like the idea of competing in a league. That would be good fun. Out of curiosity, do you have any races on there that are known to be a little bit dirty, or is it all above board racing? I have watched a couple of them, and there's been some incidents, shall we say, but do you know, I'm not even sure why I'm asking the question, because I know they're all pretty above board. Just force of habit, I guess. I was happy with that lap until I saw the times. Ah, okay. Are the shoes made up of actual racers? I presume so. How was it 16th down in sector 1? Still not quick though. Okay, well, sounds good. I'm in. I'll check out the message and the Discord after the stream. It'll be fun. Something I look forward to. I promise to be on my best behaviour. I mean, you've probably seen my streams enough times now to realise I'll try not to get involved in any dirty action. Too easy, man.
That's what she said.
Couldn't help myself. Now. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Flat through the left-hander. Finally. that was a bit nicer. Although, yeah, it's slower. I never really understand this track. I never feel like I'm going faster or slower. It always feels the same pace. Yeah, there's always either a big reduction in speed or a massive increase. Never even sure which way. Not this way round, of course. The other way round, I can feel it. Now I'm going half a tenth faster, and it felt, if anything, slower. Although maybe it's my body and mind acclimating to the conditions and the track and all that. So that just felt slightly smoother. And that's it. And that felt like a lot of bullshit. Right, one last final run of qualifying. Let's see if I can at least get into the 37s. Out of curiosity, Nicholas, what is the next race? What is the next upcoming event if you want me to race in it? Oh, I felt terrible through that. It's alright. I've clearly been spending too much time on Resident Evil, not enough time on GT Sport. Although that was pretty fun. Power slide. How? I suppose what I was saying is accurate. The more you sort of acclimatise yourself to the track and the conditions in the car, the more likely you are just to go faster. And that's Ziggy! That is Ziggy. Two thousandths of a second difference, for God's sake. Proves you're quite evenly matched we are. Hello, Ziggy. So we are always close when it comes to qualifying, particularly in this Corvette. But 2 thousandths of a second is a little bit insane. I mean, you can't blink that fast. The difference between, well, 11th and 9th is about the distance of a gnat fart. Jesus. And then, obviously, 8th onwards takes a gigantic step into the realms of, oh my god, that's quick. All in the Supras, of course they are. But we'll see on this one, mate, if who goes further forwards or backwards. All I know is the Supras in a straight line are easy prey down the main straight. I'll tell you what, Bert Racer would be loving this one, wouldn't he? Good luck to you too, dude. Ziggy, ask Zionista for a Corvette livery or something, mate. You're always in the Corvette like me. He'll do you a good one. Well, I've got to say, your one there looks pretty good too, mate. Oh, Ziggy killed. I always forget about the understeer in this game. As soon as you get up near somebody, the downforce just leads away on the front end. Oh, clearly I went too easy through that. Bye, Ziggy. Okay, I'm worried about that Irishman giving me a little bit of a dive bomb. Thanks for the push. I'll accept it. And another place picked up by a rogue spinning Supra. Yeah, unfortunately I noted that one, Ziggy. Sorry, mate. How the hell did he stick that? That Supra is absolutely stuck to the floor through that corner. Never mind, Ziggy, mate, there's other races. Oh, 5th place, thank you very much. The Death Chicane takes another prisoner. Okay, this time he's half a second behind me, so I'm not going to let him go down the outside of me quite so easily. That's more like it, I think. He actually had a better mid-corner than he did. I do feel much slower in the corners. It's to be expected with the Corvette, really, though, isn't it? Oops. Oh, looks like he got a little bit over eager on the chicane and hit the exit. Enough to save me from a little bit of embarrassment. And there we go, coming home in the top 5. Can't actually remember where I started. Was it 11th? Something like that. Ah, quite happy with that one. All things considered. Unlucky in that one to Ziggy. Sorry, mate. Up 6 places. I'm quite happy with that. Looks like we got Ione Chato, who is on Twitch as well. Now the Irishman's just taken off. I was going to say nice race, but never mind. Ah, even Ziggy leaves as soon as I send him a message. Typical. You did have a little bit of a fight with one of those Supras going into turn 3, didn't you? Okay, OTR Aero. What's his problem? What's his problem? Okay, a long-time player of the game. So why put a message like that and then just sod off? What was his problem? OTR Aero X. Yeah, that's fair, mate. Just looked quite funny from my perspective. But in fact, I think I did exactly the same thing to a Russian this morning. he tried to squeeze me into one of the walls. So all I did was gradually... I did a Rosberg to him, like 2016 Austria. Pushed into the outside of the track and waved goodbye. Deserved it. Yeah, that's right, that's all, mate. Just looked quite funny from my perspective, that's all. So I wonder what that's doing for my old DR on this account. Out of curiosity. So I need... But seriously, Ziggy, 0.02 of a second between our times. That's mad. And yeah, of course I enjoyed it, mate. Why wouldn't I? Alright, I'm looking at my DR. No, that's my Aussie account. That needs to change. Okay, it's actually harder to work on your phone than I thought. Oh, there we go. Now I'm in the right section. I know, right? I suppose Dragon Trail has been done so many times, it's almost overdone. Okay, so actually just under a shade under 25,000. But it's a fun track. So it always gets people coming back to it. What was Group 3 this week? I can't even remember. Group 1 was that Special X one, which is not worth a race on it. Hey! That was nice and smooth. Wasn't very fast. Oh, the Nürburgring. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing it. Yeah, that'd be why. After the last debacle I did on Nürburgring. Running out of fuel. Being fair, I did remember like 100 yards past the pit entrance and then tried to... Whoops. And then tried to go back to it. Just wouldn't let me. But I soldiered on for another 40 minutes. Do you know what, mate? I was genuinely a little bit stunned with your pace around that course in that Corvette. You did bloody well. Only 16 seconds back from that time. Hey, Linsky, hello! How the devil are you? Feels like ages. Or, you know, a couple of hours. Whichever comes first. Let's actually move that down so we can see. There we go. How the devil are you? Probably somewhere during Resident Evil 5. But the girls kind of had a bit of fun. They took over and drowned out any sort of resemblance of any personal best achieving nonsense that was we were trying to do. It was good fun though. A bit sleepy. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh, 7 thousandths off my personal best. God damn it. Catch up with that in just a sec. It's so smooth, except for the bits that weren't. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we had literally played that first one somewhere between 100 150 times. We've wasted a lot of our lives on that bit of DLC. But, you know, if you enjoy something, quite happy to do it again, aren't you? And as you rightly said, it's not bragging if you're talking up your achievements, and we had achieved sort of top 5 in the world. So we're quite happy about that. And as you might guess, we're slightly better. I am slightly better at Resident Evil than I am GT Sport. I mean, I can hold my own in a race, but I'm nowhere near what would be considered like super quick. Oh, Jesus. Well, when we finally do a proper run, 13th, jeepers. When we finally do a proper run where we actually pay attention to what's going on, then you'll actually see a decent score. I mean, not me getting mullered all the time, which is what kept happening. Well, average is subjective. I mean, first here is 1.3 seconds a lap faster than me. Ah, Terminator, hello! Welcome back. I haven't seen you since the 100 follower special in the Nürburgring torture syndrome for myself. Nice to have you back here. Welcome back. Ah, we've got a lit executioner in here. Ziggy, where are you in here? Why can't I see you? Oh, there you are. Well, it very much depends on how much time and effort you put into that. Never leave a spoon out. How much time and effort you put into these things. I mean, I'm at the arse end of the A's here, and so is Ziggy, who's directly in front of me. Literally directly in front. That is him. Isn't that right, Ziggy? And this is kind of our speed. We tend to pick up places in the race, unless Ziggy does what he did in the last race and go exit stage right here, and end up in the barrier over there. So I implore you, Ziggy, don't do that this time. Right, so that Frenchman ending in BHZ in front of me seems to have a problem with me, and I don't know why. Comment at the end of the last race is like, oh come on, I don't even remember passing him. Come on, Ziggy, come on. Come on, mate, let's work together. Let's go around that dude. Well, Troy Lee's off. Bit trolleyed. Oh. Troy Lee's in the barrier, a bit heavier than me too. I've got that Irishman behind me again. Again being the operative word. Just hold my breath for that one ever so slightly. Then we punch it cheery all the way down to the first corner. Nearly off at the second. Yeah, good start for a change. I personally believe this is a course, if you keep it clean, you will always pick up places, no matter if it's an A-rated lobby or a D-rated lobby. Because of, sadly, Ziggy doing that. Ziggy, you did it again, mate. And he suddenly hit the barrier twice. Yeah. So these 3 or 4 fighting up ahead are going to take each other out soon. And they've got a Corvette behind them, which is going to be a rocket on the straights. That's why I like the Corvette. I'm very hard to pass in the Corvette. All we've often got to do is just keep it clean. So, Game Freak ahead of us, L'executioner, I probably should say. And the Frenchman, who seems to have beef with me for some reason. The Z4, interesting. So that is the bronze executioner out of the way. That's fair. We all do have a style. I like a very nose-heavy car, which, weirdly enough, the Corvette is not. But its acceleration characteristics suit my style. They braked a lot earlier than I thought they were going to. Maybe I braked a lot later than I should have. I think a big lazy V8 does suit my driving style. I don't like the twitchy Supra, I really don't. Really, Game Freak? Fair enough. He was good about that. He was good about that. He didn't mean it. He wouldn't have let me buy otherwise. It's Gamer Freak. I should put actually. I should put that right. Gamer Freak. It's fair enough if people make a mistake. They get a bit overzealous on the brakes. I mean, it happens. I mean, Ziggy, you're doing your usual. You're going gardening again. You're doing a Bottas. You'll probably say sorry now. My bad. Fail 3 Maz. You're not Mazepin. Beaker! Nice to see you, dude. Welcome back. Also, sorry for Abe, I hadn't realised, I've only just opened the other window. Abe, thank you for the raid. Sorry for the extremely slow reply on that one. Okay, not going to get an answer for the Frenchman on that one. Apparently, he doesn't like me for some reason. There you go, how's it going tonight? How you doing? We're just having a bit of fun with Daily Race B. Are you off, Nilinski? Have yourself a nice one. Come back whenever you like. In fact, don't go to sleep, just stay. It's not really fair, is it? Just waking up. Is it early or late to be just waking up? And Marcus, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Needs to have that little sort of Grand Theft Auto thing. Ah, shit. Here we go again. 10:43 PM. It's 2:43 here, mate. It's fine if you don't have work tomorrow, which I do not. Well, I've got a late shift, so it doesn't count. Well, it will only count if I forget to turn up for it. Hey, Game Freak! I wonder what you're up to in that last corner, but I didn't hold it against you. Welcome to the stream, Marcus. As I was saying to the stream, it's absolutely fine to make a mistake, as long as you, if you have to, apologise afterwards. And it all works out in the end. I don't suppose you'll know why, but do you know why the Frenchman in front of us two has got a problem with me? He seems to be very negative towards me. Well, we're driving like that, who could blame him? But yes, thank you for the good race, Marcus. It's all fun and love and war. And racing. Well, Beaker, if you're still there, did you enjoy the Resident Evil 6 Super Stream? I know you did, Ziggy. I heard from you afterwards. What? How's a quarter of a second down? Just don't understand this track. You have a perfectly smooth run, yet it's a quarter or half a second down. Hey, AeroX. Have I misunderstood what you were saying in the chat? Because I thought you had a problem with me. Or have I just misunderstood? I don't even remember it, mate. I wouldn't worry about it. But anyway, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much, Beaker. Very eloquently put. Eloquently put, if I get my words right. Yeah, we've played many Resident Evil together, as you may have guessed. We did one earlier today. It didn't go quite so well. It was only a short one. But yeah, we've played all of those scenarios a couple of times before. We've never done anything like such a long stream. I mean, it was quite tense getting towards that end of that 10 hours. Oh, I see a lot of white Supras in white and blue. I actually really like this track. I just prefer it the other way around. Oh. I just can't race the Supra. Every time I try and drive it, I just cannot make it go quickly. So I end up defaulting back to my Corvette, which is this one. This beautiful little thing, which is designed by a guy called Zionista. Feel free to check him out on my if you follow me in the game and go onto my liveries, check him out because he does some beautiful designs. And thank you for the follow, Mr. AeroX. I've just seen it. Very kind. I'm either really good at this one day or terrible. There is no in between. Saying I'm falling distinctly somewhere between averagely competent and dying on my feet today. I don't have any speed. I want to be qualifying in the low 37s at worst. But doing that is not what you need to be doing. Donuts! I can't bother with that. So what's the best time at the moment? A 1:35.1. 1:35.6 at the edge of the top 10. That would put me under 2 seconds from the top. That's a little less disconcerting. But really I need to at least 1.5 away from the top 10. So a 1:37 flat is what I need to be aiming at. Ah, hello Dashi. Welcome to the stream also. And Marcus, also thank you for the follow. Very kind of you too. Namaste. What does OTR stand for, if I may ask? So I know of Team SRF, which is, I believe, Sabre Racing Family. Don't quote me on that because I think I've got it wrong. Shall do. Okay, so in the chat, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th are all here. So that'd be yourself, Gamer Freak, AeroX, Ziggy, that's how I'm pronouncing that, and that's how it's going to stay, and myself. Watch out for the Irishman, Stefan Scenic. Very late on the brakes, but can put a pass around me around the outside of the turn 1 chicane, which really had me a bit stunned, so watch out for that. Thank you very much for the good lucks. I expected one day to say my name and then suck a dick or something. It's like, what? What did I do to offend you? Oh yes, exist. That's what tends to happen in, well, particularly in GTA, but yeah, it still happens in GT Sport. What is my DR at this point in time? Ziggy, here's a tip, don't bin it at turn 1. If you feel that Ziggy gardening itch coming along, don't. And apparently I only went up 200 points in the last race. My qualifying needs to improve. That's what that's telling me. So Dragonair's behind me. And we have a posse of Supras in front. Let's go. It is me, Corvette Man, for some reason. Well done, Ziggy, you made it around corner 1. Ziggy, I need to ask you, is that a custom livery of yours? Oh, crap. Ooh, got away with it. Oh no, we're going to end up last. Yeah, I am. Not last anymore. Crumb of comfort. Okay, Corvette versus the Aston Martin. Sorry, Aston Martin. Bye-bye. Well held on the outside. I'll give him credit for that one. We lost it on the exit of the next turn. Oh, arrow! What happened? That's going to be a death. Oh, is that like a 3-way death? 4-way death? Sorry guys, bye-bye. Not sure what happened there, Ziggy. Looked like fun. I thought that livery is pretty damn fun. Funky. Funky. That's the thing. You talk a lot of shit. Very clean racing from the Spaniard. Can't give him that. Ziggy, well done for recovering the places. It's all going to come down to the Devil's Chicane, as I call it. Oh, that was bad luck. Ghosted right into him. So who ended up with the penalty there? Dragonair's ended up with a penalty. Ziggy, you might be in luck there, mate. If I was Dragonair's, I'd be absolutely fuming at the end of that one. That's proving, though, if you have a clean race, that is what happens. Desert Anteater, the Saudi, that has a really interesting name. What happened to Aero X? Where did he end up? Oh, 13th. What happened to? I suppose you all had a bit of a fuss-to-clack through the death chicane. So unlucky. That was a chicken chicane, as you call it, yeah. Here's a trick, mate. I always lift. I always lift through there. Ah, Dragonair, he couldn't have helped it. Or could he? You followed him straight off, mate, didn't you? To be fair, Marcus, I saw that. I was behind watching that, and I just went, "Ooh, that's gonna be a little shit." What's the... Ah! Sweet! Sorry, I've just realised that's group 4. Anyway, I just realised what the menus are this week. It's one of my favourite little tracks. I love that little track. Alright, let's see if I can finally string together a better qualifying. Yeah, 3 wide through that turn is asking for pain, I'm afraid. And pain is exactly what you got. Oh, I had a lot of fun watching it. Watch the 3 of you do it, and then 1 in front of that you guys do it, and I gained 4 places in 1 corner without doing anything, so it's like, pff, perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Ziggy. Sometimes you have just got to back out of it and watch everyone else pile into the chicane and take themselves out. Oh well, I had fun. Sadistic of me. Right, come on. Focus. Fast lap, come on. You did, I did see, mate. Well done. It's not focusing, idiot. Gotta be smooth, gotta be fast. Look at my pretty livery. Woo. Gotta be smooth, gotta be fast. Come on. I think that's gonna be that fast. Nope, wasn't that fast. Alright, a warm up lap. Warm up lap. Right, I've got to stay off the red paint in this car because it sort of jumps the car. Stay off the red paint. Now it's really the last. The last what? I think I've missed out on something there, mate. It's really the last race for you for tonight. Yep, alright, fair. Okay, better. Under a tenth away from my best so far. Well, this section's gonna suck. Off the red paint. Off the red paint. Yeah, slow section too. By half a second, jeebus. Ooh. Was quite quick through there though. Not going to make up the time though. That was better. Full throttle all the way from exit, rather than dipping the throttle all the time. Much nicer on the exit. Okay, it's bringing down the optimal time. Okay, here we go. Not so good on the exit of that little hairpin, but that's not the end of the world. Nice. I'll find an extra 100 horsepower. Come on, go, 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 go. Okay, personal best. Sadly, not very fast on the exit at the last corner, but I think I'm starting to find my groove now. Only after an hour or two of racing. Down first side, that's fine. Right, I need to completely banzai the chicane. Nope, boned. Never mind. Let's show you how easy it is to lose half a second or kill yourself. Whew. Oh, I was trying to turn it around. Just look at this delivery. Look at it. And good game to you too. And likewise. Sorry, Ziggy, I've jumped you. Sorry, AeroX. Marcus, coming for you. Hey, Ziggy, you don't have to worry about the car behind you, a Beetle. A Beetle against a Corvette? I don't think so. So the real Osman, is he a clean racer? Is he a dirty racer? I see him dotted about all the time. Keep coming. Alright, bring it on. I think you're hard enough. I've raced Nutston before. I want to say that's a clean racer. Okay, so I'm in the top non-Supra. Z, you're the second one. Ah, Mr., Miss, or Mrs., or Doctor, whomever, Wind. Hello! Welcome to the channel. Are you in the race by chance? If so, good luck to you. Is it raining behind me? It's pissing down. If I can hear over the headset, it tells you how loud it is. If you're not in the race, hello. If you are in the race, good luck. If you're in a race, good luck also. Oh. If you enjoy what you see, please feel free to give us a follow. Otherwise, just lovely to have you here. Gamer Freak, look behind you. Yeah, last is the best opportunity to make up places, so have fun. Nice block there, Marcus. Pretty good, actually. Pretty damn good. I see a gaggle of cars behind me. I don't like it. I think I'm just outside the slipstream range of the car in front. And I do not like that, I tell you that much. Oh. Sorry, dirty tyres, Ziggy. Oh, there's a faster clap going on behind us, Zig. One dead someone or other. So you haven't fun out the side over there? So I just realised I hadn't said anything like a lap. That's what happens when you're really deep into a race. Well, that was poor. That was very poor. Actually had to lift going through that corner. We can do this. Coming through. That was a bit opportunistic, but it worked. Ziggy, did you follow me through, mate? And that sounds really awkward when I put it that way. So you don't bin it on the last corner. I know what you like. Oh. So, NVW, Wind, were you in the GT3, the M3 by chance? I remember seeing a GT3 at the back of the grid. This one was fun, Ziggy, I'll give you that. Ah, Mad Mike, hello, welcome to the stream. You're at the front, aren't you? Oh man, sorry Mr. Wind, Mrs. Wind, whomever. Mad Mike, yes you are there. Hello. Yeah, fair enough. I get you. Wind. So you guys at the front had a good race. So you're definitely a quick driver. P3 is not to be... Damn. What are you doing in this lobby? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some good people in this lobby, but I'm in it, so you should be in a much higher lobby. Let's have a look at my DR. What is up? What is it up to right now? It was on 25 flat earlier. Oh, I'm on 26.5 now. Okay. So I'm heading towards A grade on this one. Marcus, the only thing I can say about the Corvette is it's easier to drive. It's far less twitchy, but it's not as quick. If you want a consistent race car, and you think people around you are going to get into trouble, particularly in the midfield, the Corvette is good for overtaking and just not getting yourself into problems. That's how I tend to drive when I'm not very quick at a certain track. If I can qualify in the top 5, I wouldn't be picking this car. But, because it's consistent, because it's good on the straights, Don't worry, it's only Ziggy that does some of the stupid moves, isn't that right, Ziggy? When I say stupid, it just does something silly every so often. It's just put, set your watch right, like 1, 2, there he is. But so you've seen me do a fair share of silly and stupid moves, so you can say the same about me. So, Mr. Wind, are you doing a last to first challenge by chance? Or you just haven't picked up the qualifying yet? So last the first challenge. Fair enough. It's quite epic to try that in a group with a load of A rated players. Some people are just naturally fast, Ziggy. Some people have to practice. Like me. Ooh, okay, that was a decent lap. I still want to get into the low 37s, high 36s. Wind it is. Not so good run that left-hander. What was Ziggy said? Also, welcome to the stream, if I haven't already said it. If you're seriously enjoying, feel free to give us a follow. Ooh, aggressive. Marcus, let us know how you get on with the Corvette. Ziggy, I've known you go to work with like 2 hours sleep. There's nothing old man about you. Especially the way you race. Pleasure to have you here, Ziggy. Always is, mate. Take care of yourself, alright? No, you haven't done any idiot moves. You put yourself into a wall a couple of times, but that's all you've done. Take care, Z. Oh, he basically nearly full speeded that. Damn, that felt good. Never doing that again. Yeah, I know. Which chicane, the first one or the second one? Thank you very much, sir. You're very kind. One thing you will realise is I am not the fastest driver in the world. Oh. I actually flinched there. I thought I was going to hit the barrier. Starting to get the last chicane down now, a bit better. Starting to get in the 37s a lot more consistently. I fluffed up the last turn there. That's a shame. That would make sense. Hit the curve just before the checkpoint. Okay. Ah, yeah, I see you now. Go on to Super this time. Indeed, Mr. Mad Mike. So, yeah, I really do that a lot, don't I? Who knew? Alright, Mad Mike. Alright, Wind. Alright, who else is here? Marcus? Aero X? Let's get it on. Toyota Cup. Now I'm in the Corvette. What are you playing at? Oh, I see what you're doing, Marcus. Join the Corvette. Nice. P2 is dirty. Yeah, okay, you're the second person to say that, Wind. Okay. Well, I remember speaking to... I think it was Road Beef. And he said, everyone just has to report all these people. So... I can only suggest using the in-game option to actually report people. I mean, it must do something, it's there. However, I don't know if it's ever actually worked. I mean, I can't claim to know. Alright, Marcus, good luck to you, mate. I see you've now joined the dark side and the Corvette side. Oh, Mad Mike, what happened? Did Osman put you into the wall? Marcus, I like that livery. Oh, Osman is in the wall. Pretty decent result for me. Has anyone noticed that penalties for bumping people seems to have disappeared again? I mean, like, completely disappeared. Unlucky Marcus. Otherwise, if anyone's new to chat today, welcome. Feel free to give us a follow or subscribe if you feel like it. Other than that, feel free to stick around, have a chat. Thought I'd lost it all there. Probably tell from the frown that I was pulling. Oh, come on, Marcus. You're having a bit of fun with that Irishman, are you? Sarah Hawkey! Well, hello there, General Hawkey. Well, it is, yeah, good morning, technically, isn't it? What are you doing up at this time? Long while no speak. How are you doing, sweetie? Just having a bit of casual fun at Dragon Trail this morning. Fair enough. In which case, get off Twitch and go finish the assignments, really. You know you'll feel better for it. Unless you're having a 15-minute break, in which case, knock yourself out. I'll be happy to entertain you for said 15 minutes. Ah, there. I'm pretty good, actually. I've had a few days off GT Sport, as you might well know, after the debacle which was the Nürburgring. Had a super stream on Sunday for Resident Evil 6, and come back to some Dragon Trail shenanigans, basically. You know, the usual sort of shit. Other than that, pretty good. Thank you for asking. Okay, I was not expecting a top 3 in this one. And Wind coming home in 5th, it looks like. Looks like you got Marcus on the last corner or two. So Osman ended up down in 12th. Mad Mike, you are not going to be happy, are you? I don't blame you. What happened? If you're still in the chat, can you tell us what happened? And I'm going to do one more race after this. Yeah, I feel your pain, mate. I feel your pain. I really do. Never says I have a clean race anymore, even though I don't remember bumping anyone at that. Oh. It does happen, particularly when you start at the back with no qualifying. Unfortunately, when you put yourself in the position to be there, that is the kind of thing that happens a lot. But what happened? Feel free to tell me what happened. Let's see if we can get this qualifying time down a little bit further. Okay. Always awesome to hear from you, dude. Not doing too badly. Having a bit of fun on Dragon Trail. You know, the usual. The death chicane. People are dying in it. That's why I haven't managed to kill myself too badly. How are you doing yourself, brother? Got a few people in the chat you might recognise. Sarah Hawkey. Beaker was here earlier. Yeah, I hear you do. Bus stop as in Spa. I saw you in the lobby earlier doing a bit of training for someone. Yeah, I can see why. I call it the Devil's Anus. Because fuck that shit. I know Chef Toddy. Yeah, the devil's butthole, the devil's bunghole, anything to do with the devil and an arse. I prefer this course the other way round, but, you know, it's all fun and games, isn't it? Coming from you, dude, that's a good compliment. I will take it. Ooh. It's a shame they don't do Spa reverse. I mean, going down Radion and Eau Rouge would be fun, wouldn't it? Okay, well, I was thinking about that. I completely missed my breaking point. Imagine looking down from the top of Radion. Ooh. Oh, I understand, mate, because I've driven it on every F1 game backwards just to, you know, screw with the physics. Just to see it. Can you imagine going up the corkscrew? You'd take off, wouldn't you? You would literally just go, you would go to the left, to the right, and then bye. I'll bet. That's why they don't do it, of course. Well, the corkscrew is deadly enough as it is, as we all know from, I can't remember who it was, but that IndyCar crash. I know who Bacon and Eggs is, but just seeing that written, Bacon and Eggs has jumped over me before. It's just like one of those. Did I just read that? I remember doing it on Grand Theft Auto, but not Gran Turismo. I literally turbo boost on one of the racing events, and I jumped over someone like Too Fast, Too Furious. It wasn't intentional; it was completely unintentional. But it had me in stitches so much so I ended up in the barrier in the next corner. Oh well, shit happens. But don't judge me for my speed. I'm not the fastest driver in the world. I'm just here to have some fun. I live at the arse end of the A grade category, what you want to call it. Apparently change up 2 gears way too early because I'm not focusing. or the top end of the Bs. And apparently I can't control the back end of this car today. Ah, well, who cares? Exactly. All about fun. All about having fun with the boys and the girls. Exactly 1 second now. That is skill. It's more skill if you intend to do it that way, of course. Right, head down, eyes forward. Let's see if we can actually do a proper lap. But Hawko, seriously, thank you for joining me. I always drop in to check out some of your streams. Always awesome. Come on. Nope. Trying to go flat through there, but my finger lifted. Oh. And if you're wondering why I'm not on the wheels tonight, it's because I just didn't fancy it. I'm actually faster with a controller, but it's one thing that Bert Racer can't fathom. He loves his wheel. He can't fathom that anyone is faster on the controller than the actual wheel. Oh, sweet. Ah. Yes, it really is. It absolutely is. I went from 5 seconds a lap to 4 to 3 to 2 to 2 or 3 tenths. I can't quite get that last 2 or 3 tenths just yet. It's much more immersive, particularly when I was driving around the Nürburgring. I love every second of it, but I don't have that raw speed that I have with the controller just yet. And one thing I can't do is save a spin with the wheel. Can't do it. Shall do. I've seen the ads on your Twitch account and all that sort of thing. When I say ads, you know, the description. You know what I mean. Thank you very much. I will definitely keep that in mind. And trust me, it is in mind. Very good tip, actually. That'd be why Abe, Mr. Accent Prone, has such good car control. He's always slapping on a pair of comfort tyres and drifting around the Nürburgring. Come on, don't overdo it this time. There we go. Cone. Alright, let's try all in, balls out, as the Australians say. Nope, still lifted. Nope. Still hit the barrier. Alright. I knew I wasn't going to set a personal best anyway. So good. Okay, let's have a look. Top time is, yeah, still on the 35s. Freaking aliens. That is a very good way of putting it. Controlling what is out of control. And I suppose by definition that the harder you make something for you, the more you adapt to it, the more you acclimatise to the difficulty. So therefore, yeah, makes you a better driver. One thing I always used to... Anyone who's been on the channel before would probably have heard this story. On Forza Motorsport 2, so we're talking back in the early days of the Xbox 360, I used to do a race with a load of guys. And it was known as a professional challenge. Basically, just a load of guys arsing around, turning off all of the assists, driving Laguna Seca in 1967 Shelby Cobras. With, obviously, no ABS, no traction control, you get the idea. And just trying to get around the course mean, that car with those tyres with 60s technology and that big of a, engine, which is something like stupid, like a 6 or 7 litre engine. I'm not sure what that is in American TC or cubic inches, whatever. But nobody who joined that lobby randomly could control the car, and it had 4 gears for starters. So if you had them on mics, all you could hear was them clicking away trying to find 5th gear, which was hilarious. And then the first thing they could say at the end of the race, "Can we please turn ABS?" No, just adapt to it. It even said, everyone was talking to it, and it said, it's a challenge. Just doesn't matter where you finish, just try and enjoy it. Everyone used to go on at the first corner because it didn't have ABS, and that was just boom. 2 black 11s, 2 lines heading straight towards the barrier every single time. One of those races you would be quite glad to start at the back so they didn't pile into you. Ah, Wind, I see, you jumped up to 4th. There's one word for people like that. Bastard. Mad Mike, Wind. And you know what, 17, it's not said one word to me, I'm not going to say anything back. And Marcus, always good to see you, dudes. I haven't yet. I've literally jumped on this for the first time at the beginning of this stream, really, other than one race earlier on. That is usually my go-to. However, I do find with driving the Corvette, watching a load of Supras go around doesn't necessarily help that much. But admittedly, I've just been a bit lazy and not trying to learn the line and go through it. And if what you do... Zionisa, sorry, I've just seen your message. Hello, dude. Zionisa is responsible for the amazing livery on here, which I said a couple of times. And Chef, pleasure to see you as always, dude. And Sarah, well done finally submitting that. Now go to bed, sweetie. Seriously, just go to bed. Always a pleasure. And yes, this is Zionisa's livery. Amazing! And there's many others that he's now done, including one really epic Veyron. But I'm loving the Aston one, which if you guys hang on for the end of this race, I'll run you through them quickly. It's going to be my last one. Oh, you see, Marcus has gone back to the Supra. Sorry, Marcus, but here comes the Corvette. Bye-bye, German. I'll tell you what, Marcus, you're damn quick through that first chicane. Was that another Corvette I spy? What if that little push there? I'm never quite surprised when it's a Spaniard. No offence to any Spaniards out there, but I'm never surprised. Now, I'm not going too wide into the devil's anus. Oh, that sounds really dodgy. Oh, 1 def, 2 def, 1 def. Well, good night to you, Sarah. Marcus is going to give you a push. Okay, if you're still there, I believe it was you that said you got spiders in your head. I think it was you in your stream I was watching. I'm been itching to say that saying to someone who does a dodgy move, so I'm waiting for the Spaniard on this one. Yeah, Sarah's been being kept busy, aren't you, sweetie? Oh, take off! That hurt. That hurt my pride. What? Is this what Vegeta feels like? My pride! Okay, Aero. If I come up behind you, I'm going to give you a push. Okay? Not this late into the braking zone. Oh, there's Mad Mike behind me. That doesn't bode well for my ninth position staying with me for very long. Okay, let's see what the Corvette can do in a straight line. No, sweetie, take care. Bye. Oi, that was on the limit. And some. Come on, Marcus, don't let that Spaniard give you any shit. Are we going to see one final death at the Devil's Anus? Not from me. Oh. Mad Mike, what are you doing, mate? What happened to Aero X? Oh, looks like there's some antics going on ahead. If I didn't know any better, I would have said that Spaniard was trying to put the Irishman into the wall. What did you do, Wind? Cheers, mate. Sorry you ended up behind me. But good game to you guys. I'm not sure I deserve a congratulations for finishing 8th, but I had fun. What's my DR doing? Is this account nearly A grade yet? Probably not after that race. Don't know why the Spaniard's annoyed at you, Marcus, because quite frankly I thought the Spaniard was very aggressive. Alright, I'm up to 27,773, which puts me 2,000 and a bit off A grade on this account. Fair enough. Let's go and check out those liveries quickly, and then it's bedtime for me. After I win this free car, which will be a Beetle. No. Oh, Zonda. Ooh. One of my favourites. Wind, thank you for the follow. Very kind. Come back anytime. To this veteran driver at level 25. Yeah, I did notice the Spaniard. He dived at the inside of me and then started attacking you. And when I say dived, dived. Okay, so Zionista. Check out some of these liveries that he's done for me. Shane Kenty. Wonderful to see you, dude. Well, no, see. Did drop in on your stream briefly earlier on and just did a bit of a lurk. It's lovely to see you. Why do I keep downloading? I'm supposed to show them, not download them. Idiot. Yeah, these are a couple of liveries that Zionista done for me. This is the Group 4 Corvette. Beautiful work. Beautiful. Yeah, the Irish Bomb did dive me in one of the earlier races too. Fell back behind me somehow and then decided, no, I don't want to be behind you, and then promptly shoved me off. Sorry, I could just sit and look at these all day. It's not particularly interesting for you guys, but hell, I like it. So I want to show you very quickly. I'm not going to like them on every single account, Tynisa, because otherwise that inflates it wrongly, shall we say. Check nations. Will do. Love the McLaren. That is so... Do you know what? I would be so happy. I can imagine the door, the red bit on the door there being lit up with neon red lighting. Ooh, I could just imagine that. A little bit too fast, a little bit too much too fast, too furious. Who cares? Next one. Honestly, dude, I don't actually know how you do this. I mean, I've uploaded a few of the decals to GT Sport, and they have to only be what 17 kilobytes. I don't know how you physically do some of these things. Although some of it is inverting the colour and then making what is underneath the colour for the above. If you want to make it chrome, you have to invert it so it's the opposite way round and then put the paint job as that colour. So Nissa would explain it a lot better. It's beautiful stuff. If any of you guys like what you see here, give him a follow on GT Sport and you'll see a lot more of these. I'm raising awareness. And this one is a Tron themed car. you can see Cora, who's one of the characters. I'm not undressing, so don't worry. But you'll see Cora on the side there, and that little symbol, which is a hexagon and a line, is a symbol for ISO, which is obviously part of my channel. Which is also there, ISO. So I absolutely adore that, and I cannot wait to use it. And I think it will be, yes, I'll be using it in the Nations when the next Nations is on. I'll go and check the next one in a minute when. In fact, I'll do it now, right after I have a quick look at the V12, because I want to. Again, beautiful work, mate. It's absolutely beautiful work. Designed by Zio. I like it. How did you do that? Absolutely beautiful. And a little English flag at the back. I like it. Beautiful. Right. Check the Nations. That'll be under Sport. Honestly, my ranks are all over the place on this, for the sheer fact I'd never stick to the same account. Local rankings. Marky Boy, there's a name I recognise. Secondary area. Domestic rating. I must look at these a lot more. These are quite informative. Key I recognise, Ollie I recognise, of course. Wind, there you are. So I haven't got any ratings. 57. That's obviously me, Midnight ISO. But as you can see, I've only done one. I should be a lot more dedicated to it than I actually am. Domestic rating. But wind, that says a lot, mate. That really does. Good on you. So bloody well done. Alright, well that'll bring that stream to an end. Let's see on Twitch who we can raid. And for anyone on YouTube, because this is broadcast YouTube and Twitch, and for anyone on YouTube, apparently I just managed to repeat myself, that was clever. Yeah, please feel free to give the YouTube a follow as well. There'll be slightly different content coming up on that in the future, or at least content that stays on there, unlike Twitch. But since Hawko's dropped in, let's give him a good raid. Ah, yeah, there you go, Wind. That was good timing. It's always worth repaying the positivity that he leaves. Right. Raid channel. Right, for all those on YouTube, thanks for joining. For all those on Twitch, we're going over to Hawko. For everyone else, catch you later.